welcome to the Day Show, finally.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing. Yourself?
I'm good, thank you very much. This is literally my brother, by the way, just in case you don't know. But I'll leave that for another day. But would you say Mala, for now, would be your biggest song?
I think it's still Be Lifted.
Be Lifted?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it's the biggest of all time. So we're trying to see if we can get another song to, overtake.
Oh, but that one, it comes easy for you.
Well, it's the grace of God,
It's the grace of God.
Yeah, God is the one that picks the song that would.
But beyond the grace, I mean, of course, we also have to do our part to get there. For you, what has been the defining factor?
I would say consistency and hard work. Carefully planning the year and knowing what you're going to put out there, how you're going to put it out, when you're going to put it out. So basically, those things guide us to keep us, rising to the top and, appealing to the masses with what God has given us.
Do you write your own songs?
Majority of them.
Majority?
Yeah.
Do you have to be a writer necessarily to be a gospel artist?
No. I mean, once you are anointed, you believe you are called for that purpose. God, in His own wisdom, can give you the connection to songwriters.
Yeah.
There are people that receive songs but don't necessarily sing. So you can pick up the song and then make it your own. Obviously do the necessary copyright.
Yeah.
Duties, and then bring the song out to be a blessing to the nation of the world.
Your career has soared so quickly in the music industry. I know you've been there for years.
Yeah.
But at least from the time when people started really paying attention to you, I mean, from award nominations, etc., up until this point, did you expect it to rise so fast?
No, I mean, for myself and my manager, we sat down and we drew a 5-year plan for my music, and we realized that within 2 years we had run out of the plan. The plan was done
You're kidding? Within 2 years?
Within 2 years we finished the 5-year plan, so we had to go back to the drawing board to restructure and update it and all that, and that's how it's been. So if you say we've been rising fast, I mean, I would say yes, but honestly, I didn't see it coming. We're just doing our own thing, and things started happening, and we just thank God for that.
Has it surprised you how fast you've risen?
Well, I would say yes. Recently I was telling somebody the whole of last week, any shop I enter to buy something, I end up meeting somebody who knows me, and the person pays for it. And
and they pay for it?
They pay for it.
Hey, MOG, wherever you're going this week, I'm going with you.
Yeah, they pay for it.
Wow.
Like literally every shop I've been to, and it was, for me, it was amazing. I was very humbled to know that the works we're doing is being a blessing to people that I have never seen before. Yeah.
I mean, it's also because it's gospel music.
Well,
you wouldn't find yourself doing any other kind of music, but do you also, or are you one of the gospel artists who think that there should be a separation between what we call worldly music and gospel music necessarily?
Separation in what sense?
Well, they describe certain songs as worldly music.
Wow.
And then there's the gospel songs like what you guys do.
That's a whole conversation for another day. But for me, gospel music is the songs that talk about Jesus Christ, our lives as Christians and all that, songs that encourage us. When we talk about secular music, songs that talk about life, inspirational songs, and we have the worldly music that people call the love, people talking about the Botox and all those things. So those are the categories I see. So I wouldn't want to put gospel and worldly music in one box. They are inspirational songs. They are worldly songs. People that necessarily want to talk about, nudity and all those things. They are very deliberate about it. And there are those of us who also want to talk about
Jesus Christ. You say that. I'm asking that because when a gospel artist is nominated in Artist of the Year, the VGMAs, it's like the whole gospel fraternity supports that person.
Right.
So that's why people say that, but that shouldn't be the case. We should support whichever artist is in that category, whether we're a gospel artist or not.
That's our own. The secular, for lack of a better word. Support their own. If they find any of the secular artists in the categories, they go up. Let's all support him to win Artist of the Year. So if we find one of ourselves or two of ourselves in that category, all of us will rally our weight around that person to make sure that we make the necessary noise to give the person the necessary attention to win that award.
Is that one of the categories you're gunning for?
Why not?
Artist of the Year? How soon is this happening? Let's shenkom. Stop for shenkom.
If I shenkom right now and it doesn't happen, the people will go and cut the video.
I know, faith. But they said even if your faith is as small as a mustard seed.
It's not small. Ghana music, you have to be very, very tactic. I'm believing God that through our hard work, we'll get a nomination one of the days. But hey, if it happens this year, why not?
Why not? Yeah. Is there a bit of pressure on you, because you're a gospel artist, to toe a certain line and be less controversial, to always be seen as the Holy Ghost fire kind of guy all the time?
You see, if you try to, in our line of work, if you try to be controversial, there's a light in which the African community see gospel musicians, and they keep us in a very quiet area with no stain and all that. It's in your best interest to stay in that area and avoid the drama and all those things, because I've had my fair share of people coming at me on social media, and it's not a nice thing, you know. And I would rather, based on my experience, stay away from those things rather than getting involved, you know.
When you say stay away from those things, like what?
You know, things that generate issues, discussion, especially when it has to do with political or something is happening in the country and people are speaking out on it. You know, once you speak your mind about it, people begin to tag you in a certain position. Some people are very, you know, diabolic in their way. So you just have to avoid all these things, but just keeping quiet and focus on the work.
I mean, is it because they see you close to Jesus, so they feel like, so you're the peace man, you're the peacemaker, so stay there and just preach the gospel.
Just so, I mean, nobody will have the opportunity to come and disrespect you.
Exactly.
Online and all that.
Does it bother you when people disrespect you?
Me?
Or do you see it as part of the job?
I don't even see it, because it's really and truly, I hardly read comments, unless my management draw my attention to, you know, very touchy ones, you know. But if you disrespect me, maybe in public or anything, I would rather just walk away than react to it. But as it's affecting me, it doesn't really affect me.
Let's talk a bit about family. What's it like being a family man in this industry?
It's not easy.
Yeah.
I must say, it's not easy. You know, literally, most of the times you're on the road, you're traveling. I must say, God has blessed me with an amazing wife. You know, I'm not saying this because she's here. You know, my wife is a great pillar in my life. She takes care of our kids. You know, she's a mother, she's a wife. When I'm away, she does everything that I'm supposed to do. And
Aww.
I mean,
are you getting emotional?
I am. You know, so I mean, she gives me that peace of mind to know that I can go out there and do the work and come back home and my home will still be intact. You know?
What a lot of people don't know is that your wife sings.
She sings better than me.
Incredibly well.
Better than me.
Why have you guys not recorded any song that we really have out there?
No, you see, we did on my first album. You know, but when she started giving birth, you know, she said she wants to, you know, I mean, take care of the kids for them to grow. So I'm really and truly, I mean, she's going to come back, you know, to the singing space. Okay. And it's going to be an easy ride for her because basically I've done all the work.
Yeah, exactly.
She just has to jump in and just move.
You should put her on the album.
I'll take that.
A duet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell her.
Do some fireworks.
Tell her.
In there.
Tell her.
Liz, you can see me, you can hear me. Please, we need you back. Please come and sing. I mean, it's just incredible. And I'm saying this because I know them personally and I know Liz. Oh my God, something else. But, I mean, how do you juggle the two? Because like you said, she's very supportive, she helps you. But when you have to travel for so long and come back, what's it like with the kids at home?
The best thing we do is like we plan our time in where we know the time to, you know, call ourselves on FaceTime to talk to the kids, just so they don't feel that is absent.
Exactly.
So, you know, with the help of technology, we are able to connect and you know, give that kids that kind of love and all that. But I mean, really and truly, it's not easy. And I can't say that I'm doing an amazing work because sometimes I go so much and then she begins to lash out at me, listen, young man, you have to come home, you know, that. And we have to cut something short and come back home. But all in all, I'm able to do all these things because she's been a great pillar.
And that's why you're here, MOG. What advice, finally, would you give to all artists? It doesn't matter what genre they belong to, but all artists who are also trying to get out there and have their names mentioned. Because for you, I know you've worked hard. I mean, you also presented your songs for Grammy consideration and all that, because there's a plan to go out there.
That's right.
What advice would you give to all the young ones?
Have a plan for your life. Surround yourself with people that believe in your dream. And let every failure be on a drawing board that will help you to get to the goal where you want to get to. You know, when a door closes to you, doesn't mean that it's over. Just keep pushing. And one day, when your light shines, it will be amazing. Keep on preparing, and when the opportunity comes, your preparation will speak.
Your preparation will speak, and that's exactly what he's enjoying now. And so please, I hope you enjoyed this conversation with MOG. Put your hands together for him. Thank you so much for joining us, MOG. It's been a pleasure. What's your favorite song at the moment? So we can play that. Your own song.
My own song. Yeah. I love all my songs.
So you don't have a particular
No,
one?
They're my babies.
Okay, so any of them. Filter, which one are you going to play? Okay, let's do that. You're good with that? Well, and that is how we wrap up today's edition of The Day Show. I hope you enjoyed that conversation with Luigi McLean earlier and the one we just played from MOG Music. It's an earlier recorded conversation, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. But to my studio audience, I love you. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. To DJ Filter, Chale, you're the real MOG. And of course, to our guests, it's been a pleasure. But at this point, I'd like to say thank you to all of you for tuning in. And thank you to our sponsors and my style team. We'll see you again next week. Bye.